Hi there, hun. Okay, here is your reading, and you wanted to know about this person that you feel a connection to, but you've kind of lost contact with, and you're wondering if he's going to be returning to your life. And I actually did get a message from your guide last night. And it's kind of a strange message because keep in mind that guides don't speak the way we do. They like to beat around the bush and they don't give direct answers. But what I heard is, I like him. There's a possibility. I love him. And that was your message. And it was really cute the way they identified you, but I won't say it here. I'll let you know in the email how it identified that this message was for you, which was really adorable, but there also might be a clue in that, so I'll let you know. So I've used the Angel Tarot and the Romance Angels because this is the way I always do kind of a romance reading. I don't know if this is, a romantic relationship, you didn't say, but it's, it's even if it's just a friend, that is still love. So I use the Romance Angels with the Angel Tarot because it's one of my favorite decks and I feel drawn to it. And I feel you and I are really similar. So I felt this was the right deck for you too. So the first card that I picked for you was the Five of Fire. And the card reads, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. And usually this card has to do with some type of competition, some type of bickering. It's usually not any type of really difficult struggle. There's just something where there's something not quite right. There's some type of minor conflict that's minor irritation that's causing conflict between people. It might be, I'm not sure, it might be that you two are either had a misunderstanding or something has been misunderstood. It's also possible that you're not reconnecting because he may be really busy and something is kind of competing with you as far as his attention, and his attention is elsewhere now. But this card is also, it's always about some type of competition or some type of minor irritation, but it's not anything major. If it was the Five of Swords, then that would be something really negative. So the next card is from the Romance Angels, and it's let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this card is telling you that you would really benefit from talking about your feelings for this person, and how the situation has progressed. And you would really benefit from talking to, a friend or anybody that you love and trust, because it's possible that, this person might offer you some really valuable advice about the relationship and possibly, help you deal with whatever's going on here in this first card where there's some type of competition or conflict. So the Romance Angels are giving you a tip that you would really benefit from talking about your feelings with somebody close to you. And because usually sometimes we kind of look for answers and we don't find them. And but sometimes the angels kind of send somebody along and you get the message indirectly through another person. So that's the message I'm getting from this card, is that the answer that you're seeking about this person could possibly come from somebody close to you who you ask for advice. So the next card that I pulled, again from the Angel Tarot, is Strength with Archangel Ariel. And the card reads, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And so this card is telling you that in order to really bring this relationship back into your life, it's going to take a lot of faith, a lot of courage. I'm getting, for some reason. It could be because of the conflict in the first card. What's ironic about this card is that one of the meanings for this card is a reconciliation. So when I saw this card, I immediately knew that he is coming back into your life. And you said he kind of pops in and out, and I feel like there's something distracting him right now. He's busy with something. He's doing something that is kind of it's competing with your attention because he's busy. And so there's going to be this need for forgiveness, because this card is also about forgiveness and compassion. So it's definitely telling you that kind of be ready when he comes back, that it's going to be a chance for you to renew your friendship, but it's going to take a lot of courage and of course forgiveness and compassion and a lot of inner strength to kind of tame whatever problems are going on, or maybe the distance that has kind of grown. I don't know when you said the last time you heard from him was, and I really, this reading is dear to my heart because I know exactly how you feel. I'm kind of going through the same thing where, very similar situation where there's somebody from my past that I know I'm going to reconnect with because of my abilities, not because I expect to, but I know it because I've already seen it, I've heard it, and yet, where is this person? So, I understand how you feel, but, same thing for myself. There's going to have to be a lot of compassion and forgiveness, and don't be too hard on him about where he's been and why he hasn't been around. And it's interesting that this card popped up also. Reconciliation. So, there's your crystal clear answer right there. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And I want to read to you what Doreen writes. I don't know if you have this deck, but I thought it was just so interesting that I had to read to you what she says. It says, this card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. So it's definitely this person. It's definitely this person who's kind of coming back. But what I found really interesting is that this card talks about, I didn't read the part that you should have heard. You'll also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. So you have two cards right here about forgiveness. So, it could be that, he's kind of worried maybe about kind of popping up in your life again because he's been gone for some time, and he may be worried about, what's she going to say after I come back after all this time? What am I going to say when she says, where have I been? So know that, issues of forgiveness are going to be an issue because they are here. It's here and here. And so just kind of be aware that, you may have to be forgiving and be really compassionate with him when he comes back. And I definitely see him coming back in both of these cards. So I pulled two more cards to just kind of finish off the reading. One card from the Angel Tarot, another card from the Romance Angels. And let's see. Okay, the first card that I have, let's just start with the Angel Tarot, is this one, the Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So this card is telling you that this is the final message, that I feel like you need to take the first step, is what I'm getting from this reading. You need to take the first step and kind of bringing him back into your life. And just being really aggressive, because that is the energy of the Queen of Fire. She's very confident, aggressive, and a take charge type of person. She doesn't sit around waiting for something to happen. She makes it happen. So this is one of the messages that the angels wanted you to have as regard to this person. And this is the other message from the Romance Angels: passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with love. And this card is giving you the same message, that your love life, this relationship with this person is in your hands. So I'm really getting that, it's kind of up to you to either bring him back into your life as far as contacting him, or maybe it's going to be up to you because you're going to have to forgive him for something or be compassionate. But this card is all about finding love in your life first. And it's really telling you that you kind of need to have that love for yourself first, and to attract love, it has to start with you, and you're the one that has to bring it into your life. So I'm really getting that you may be have to be the first one, the one who makes the first move in contacting him, or if that is impossible, if he contacts you first. This is just telling you that you may have to be the one to forgive, or to kind of allow him back in, and heal the relationship is going to be in your hands, is what I'm getting from all of these cards. Anyway, so I hope that was helpful, and it was a pleasure doing this reading for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.